Virgo. This will be a reading for March 2025 for anyone with Virgo prominent in their astrological chart. I'll be pulling a couple of oracle cards, then I'll be looking at your recent past, current energies and potential outcome for March 2025 with the Wild Reflections Tarot deck. Now March is looking like it's going to be quite a big month for us collectively, and my astrological sign reads so far have indicated that change is coming for pretty much all of us. There's some expected transformation. It's all looking pretty good. It's steering us towards something new and hopefully something better in our lives. So yeah, let's see what the cards have to say for you for March 2025, Virgo. Oh wow, in our Enchanted Forest Oracle we have Owl. Trust your inner wisdom and intuition. Look at that gorgeous owl. So beautiful. Alrighty, trusting your wisdom and intuition. This is going to give us the general energy for the read. So that's a good sign so far. From our Spirit Animals Oracle we have Community, the bee. You are a powerful creator. Your work blesses everything you touch. Be open to receiving sweetness. You are the queen of abundance. Wow, Virgo, this is some powerful energy here. Let's have a look what the tarot has to say. Okay. Wow, first card off the rank, and we have the Tower. So remember, this is your recent past, but this is for March, so it's possible that this is the energy you're actually experiencing right now. And whatever this Tower moment is, if you're going through it now or if it hasn't quite hit you yet, Towers bring in great change. They come in unexpectedly, something outside of you. This is not sort of an inner dramatic change. This is something that comes in from your external world and can cause quite significant changes. With that Ten of Wands, this is bringing in the harvest in this deck. It's releasing burdens, finishing a cycle, finishing your work, all that work you've been doing. This is kind of, you've got to the end of it, and you have the Six of Wands right in the center, so it's about recognition. So whatever this Tower is, this feels like you've hit a moment, you've hit a point, or you will be hitting a point if you haven't quite reached it yet, where for me this is like a retirement feel. This is like something happens and you're like, it's time for me to retire. I'm leaving the job I've been in for 40 years or whatever, and I'm traveling the world. And it doesn't need to be retirement. It doesn't need to be, you don't need to wait till the end of your life or the late stages of your life to make a dramatic change. But whatever this Tower is, it actually feels really, really positive with those two cards. It's like something has happened externally, and you've made the decision. You've got all this recognition, you've got all of this celebration around you, but you're like, this is enough. It's time for me to end this cycle and go and step into something new. Amazing energy for the first row of the read. Let's have a look at the current situation. Wow, beautiful. You have the Emperor, the Four of Cups, and the Star. Now, I'm going to get to this Emperor in a minute because he's an amazing card. I love this Emperor in this deck. Let's start though with the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups in the heart of your spread. This is about dissatisfaction. It's also a card of contemplation and meditation. But what I'm feeling is that this is related to what I was talking about up here. There is something happens in your world. It doesn't even need to be related to whatever it is that you're deciding to end or move on from. For me, I had a moment where both of my parents got very, very sick, and it caused me to sort of decide I didn't want to keep doing the work that I was doing. It's something completely unrelated to my work situation, but it caused a shift within me that made me rethink my whole life. That can be what this situation is. So whatever this Tower moment is, it's caused a dramatic shift within you, and you're changing your direction. This Four of Cups, this feels like that energy where you've taken time out and like, I'm not satisfied with this. I'm not happy where I am. I want something different. The thing with the Four of Cups, she in this card, she's got her book. She's at this beautiful location, but you can see she's not looking around. She's not seeing that this cup or this shell is coming from the heaven, coming from the heavens, from the sky, offering her something new. So the big lesson with the Four of Cups is to make sure you stay open. Don't rest in this Four of Cups energy for too long, because the Ace of Cups, this gift from the heavens, is wanting to come in. It's wanting to reach out to you and offer you something new. You have the Star card, so I feel like with what's going on either side of you, rather than you resting in that state of dissatisfaction, this is like the trigger point. This Tower moment has become this trigger point where you go within and go, you know what, I want something different. You're bringing in this Emperor energy and this Star energy, this beautiful star, very Sufi-like. I always feel what she's doing is she's laying out her tools for some kind of beautiful ritual. She's preparing herself to bring in this star energy, which is it's the wish upon a star card. So it's like you're taking time out, you're assessing what you want to do, you're contemplating where you've been, what you've got, where you're dissatisfied, and you're starting to make plans for something new. And this is coming out underneath that Ten of Wands. So it's, you've reached the end of a cycle, you've finished your task, you've finished your work, whatever it is, and you're thinking, what do I want to do next? And this could be the end of a relationship. There's nothing to say that this is not the end of a relationship that maybe wasn't particularly satisfying. There's no cups in that top row, so if this is about a relationship, there wasn't a lot of love there, and you've recognized that it's time to move on. You've recognized you're not satisfied, you're not happy, and now you're looking at how, like, the world is opening up to you. You can wish upon a star and bring anything in. And this Emperor, I love that this Emperor has come underneath the Tower card, because for me, this Emperor, he's the wild card of this deck. In the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot, the Emperor is the ruler of the world. He's the sovereign master of the Tarot. He's he's the sovereign entity of his own existence. In this deck, the ruler of the world is the King of Wands. He's the only king in this deck who sits in a throne, and he has a map of the world behind him. This Emperor, if you have a look at him, he kind of looks more like a medicine man or a witch doctor. He's got a bit of that sort of shadowy, magical energy about him. And I always want to pair him with the High Priestess instead of the Empress. He's just got that flavor of tapping into the shadow magic of the earth. He's mysterious and cheeky, and I feel like you don't know what you're going to get with him. I love that that's come out of the Tower energy. Whatever that Tower moment is, it's shifted something in you that's kind of, you might be looking a bit like a stranger to your family and friends at this time, because this is kind of an energy of like coming out of the blue, and you're behaving in a way that is unfamiliar to the people around you. But it's all part of this story. You are dissatisfied, and you're moving into something new. You are a powerful creator, remember, and trust your inner wisdom and intuition. You have this wise old owl energy that's overseeing this story. So don't fear this Emperor. It's fine if people are thinking that you're acting a bit strange. Maybe they think you're having a midlife crisis. Let them think whatever they want. Doesn't matter what age you are. You can have a quarter life crisis, you can have a late life crisis. Doesn't matter what people think, because you know what you're doing. You know where you're heading. And this Emperor, this cheeky, magical, mystical energy of the Emperor is He's very, very powerful, and you're stepping into that energy and creating a wish for yourself for something new in your world. Let's have a look at the outcome. I've talked enough now. Oh, wow. Told you there's some change coming. You have the Fool. So you are definitely starting a new adventure. This is amazing, Virgo. Wow, and you're steering your own chariot. So whatever you're doing, whatever you're shifting away from, this Tower, I mean, I love the Tower energy. It brings in needed change, much needed change. And I feel like you're someone who's recognizing this as you are just welcoming it completely. There's no resistance that I'm feeling here. You are just like, okay, the Tower has come, let's move on and go on a brand new adventure. This is like, you're inspired, you're excited. This is someone coming in and making you an offer, or some inspiration coming from heaven. That's setting you on a new path, and you are racing forwards to your new life. This is fantastic, amazing energy. I'm going to pull clarifiers, but honestly, this is, I feel like I don't even need to pull much. Let's have a look at what the Tower moment might be, and then we'll just look at each row. I love that Fool came in right when it did. It's like, yep, brand new adventure for you, Virgo. Wow. Okay, look, before I pull the other two cards, this is what I was saying. These are the matching pair for me in this deck. You got the Emperor and the High Priestess. Look at those two. Don't they match so much better than the Emperor with the Empress? All about your intuition. This is your owl energy. So it's like you've, even though that Tower is something unexpected and comes out of the blue, it's like you've pulled it in. It's like some part of you has known that you've needed this Tower to set this story in motion. I'm so speechless about this, Virgo. This is amazing. 9 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. What are you doing? This is incredible. Look at this energy. You are just full of abundance and independence and joy. This is the happy everything card. You were 100% pulled that Tower in because you were not satisfied in whatever your life was giving you before, whatever it was, like the step before this recent past. You recognize that it was time for a change, and you have brought it in and just brought all the happy energies with it. This is amazing. I'm just going to pull, let's just do another quick shuffle. 3 cards for each of these rows, just to see if there's any guidance that you might need along the way, because at the moment it's like you're just ruling everything, Virgo. I feel like I don't need to tell you anything. Yep, you've got perfect. Look at this. It's telling its own story. I don't need to interpret this. You've seen things from a new perspective. You've recognized that it's time to walk away and embrace freedom, embrace your intuition, leave behind what's unsatisfying, and turn that wheel. Everything happens in its own time. This is a destined change. This was something that was always meant to be, which is why you felt that it was time to bring in that Tower moment. I'm speechless. This is crazy, Virgo. I barely need to interpret these cards at all. Let's have a look. The 6 of Cups, the Ace of Cups, 6 of Swords. This is all about moving on from choppy waters. Gifts. This is the Ace of Cups I was talking about. So remember, it's staying open to whatever this gift is from the universe. Whatever this is, it's helping lead you away from that dissatisfaction, leading you out of choppy waters. 6 of Cups. This could be some kind of beautiful new relationship, new connection, or a reconnection with someone from your past. There's a bit of I'm getting a bit of fated connection in here. It doesn't need to be another person, but this does feel like it has an element of fate for me, especially coming underneath that Wheel of Fortune. I don't normally get fate with this, but that right over the star and this Wheel of Fortune, it's like you're bringing in something that you felt in your heart you were destined for, and the universe is providing. This is just stunning. What a read. I want this for myself, Virgo. This is incredible. There's one more row to look at. And look, remember this community card. You are a powerful creator. Your work blesses everything you touch. Be open to receiving sweetness, which is that Four of Cups into the Ace of Cups. You are the Queen of Abundance. Absolutely. Powerful creator. This is you creating this. You've brought this in yourself. And now you get to just sit back and enjoy it. 4 and Justice. Look at that. 4 of Swords, 4 of Wands, and Justice. Yep. Once you've brought in this new energy, once you've started this new adventure, started steering yourself in a new direction, you get to lie back and enjoy the fruits of your labor. You get to celebrate. This is 1111 gateway. It's quite a spiritual opening for you. And some kind of union, again, some kind of union, some kind of celebration. And justice. This is everything balancing out. This is that wheel turning and bringing you what you deserve. I just cannot believe this reading, Virgo. I think this is the best overall reading I've done. And look at how many cards I've already pulled. There's nothing bad in here. The only slightly negative card, which really wasn't, was the Four of Cups in the very heart of your spread. And really that was like the hub that brought all of this story in. Even that Tower was really positive. So I'm just going to pull a few cards. Oh, look at this. This one wanted to come out. You've got the Four of Wands again. This is just put some cards from the Rider-Waite Tarot just to get final messages. But that Four of Wands, you've got the same card. When it comes through twice, it's really validating that message. The Four of Wands is the 1111 gateway. It's that union. There is some kind of spiritual union or spiritual next step for you, stepping through that gateway. Wow, look at that. You've got the Six of Swords again, moving away from those choppy waters into calmer seas. You are going into something brand new. The Star again, the Star right over the Star. Virgo, I'm speechless. This is possibly the craziest read I've ever done. You are stepping into some new adventure, stepping through this gateway, moving away from all those things that no longer serve you into something that is bringing in this wish. It's magic. That's all I can say, Virgo. This is magic. Wow. So look out for this Tower moment, because what an adventure you're going to be on. And this is just 1 month. This is just March. What's going to happen for you for the rest of the year? Your life is on a brand new trajectory, Virgo, and I'm really excited for you. Have a wonderful March. I don't think it could be anything else based on what the cards are showing.